So we've got spring break. What'd you guys do, if anything? Let's start with Andrew.
I took 2 days off.
Okay.
And we spent some family time on each day. Went to go see the new Mario movie.
Yep.
How was that?
It was good. It was not as good as the first one.
I agree.
But it was entertaining. It was fun seeing the new characters. It's cool seeing Rosalina in there for the girls.
Rosalina.
They got very excited about Rosalina.
Who's Rosalina?
Peach's sister.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, I didn't know that
Her
character.
long-lost sister.
Wow.
Spoiler alert.
Is she hot?
If you're into animated people, I guess.
Okay.
I'd say she's a looker.
Don't discriminate.
Yeah.
Beauty is beauty, Roy.
All right,
what
so you
they
got
say.
a couple days off.
Yeah. A couple days off. The one day in between my 2 days off didn't plan all that well. It was a little bit rough getting up for work. Had a kind of a late night the night before.
What happened?
Oh, just a nice Monday night barbecue.
Just a nice Monday night barbecue.
Nice Monday night barbecue, and then a rough Tuesday morning at the corporate job.
Okay.
Yep.
I don't remember anything about Tuesday, to be honest with you.
Roy, how about you?
A colonoscopy or something on Tuesday.
Yeah.
I had to skip it. I had to redo that.
Don't you do it in a bag?
It was a blood draw.
Oh, okay.
Rescheduled for Friday. And I ended up doing it on Thursday.
Yeah.
All right, Roy, how about you? Spring break.
We are painting our house. So we've been a lot of scraping. A lot of scraping, a lot of caulking, and a lot of wood puttying.
Now,
Going well?
Yeah, we're almost done.
Okay.
You hit the L in caulking. I like the
Oh,
You got to.
a lot of people that don't do that.
I know.
Just cock it.
It's
Yeah,
cocky.
see? I'm not caulking things. I mean, I did do some of that, but mostly caulking.
It is spring break after
Yeah,
all.
and we did also go to the Mario movie, and I concur. The first one was better. And then the Monday night barbecue, that made scraping paint a little rough on Tuesday, but we got
Okay,
it
so
done.
you were feeling the effects on Monday.
Not as much as these two, I don't think. but
Okay.
I was feeling it.
All right.
Cool.
All right.
You
How about you?
escaped.
How about you, Rye?
Me? Well, I also took no days off. I'm the only one that did that. But I also participated in the Monday barbecue.
Okay.
Was a
And
hoot.
did that happen here?
It did.
Okay.
Yep.
Okay.
Yep. I think you were up at the lake.
Yeah, somebody was too busy at the lake.
Yeah.
All right.
So barbecue / Linda's night /
Tap the
think
keg.
Tap the keg night. That was exciting. Yeah.
Mhm.
So I think it's getting closer to dialed in.
Yeah,
huh?
what-
So was that Monday?
Try it later.
The mess we cleaned up this evening?
Yes.
That was the Monday sticky.
I believe so.
Oh.
Yeah. Because I lost Tuesday. Wednesday was normal. But today's Friday, so I don't know. But then I had some work. Had to work a lot actually, and then
Nice little dinner yesterday.
We had a nice dinner. Where was that at? Maybe I lost Thursday too.
Garland Brewworks.
Brewworks. Yeah.
Oh,
well,
you
I did.
invited me to that. Yeah.
I that ended up being a late night for me as well. So
So Friday was a little bit of a blur.
I've been spring breaking.
Yeah.
And when's that blood test coming up?
I
did
did
it.
it on Thursday right after
so
work.
this was the release of that.
I actually got my results back.
Not good.
Not as good as I would have hoped.
Okay.
Not even close.
What, you're like a 63-year-old man kind of results?
Though I haven't had the interpretation from the doctor yet.
Okay.
So
Okay.
You just were comparing,
I'm just going by numbers.
trying to figure out the
and
numbers compared to the first one.
The ones that aren't green are worse. I'm like, how? I've lost 20 pounds since
It's all the
the other
booze.
one. I guess. Anyway, yeah.
Nice.
That's my deal. How about you?
Good deal. I went to the lake.
No, you don't say.
Oh,
I got bored. I got lonely.
Yeah.
It was just
Did you
me
call
up-
farmersonly.com?
I did not.
Not a sponsor.
Bill was driving me nuts. It was time to go. And then hiked 49, snowshoed it. Haven't done that before. And it was brutal coming down. Coming down, my legs were shaking. Yeah. But it
Believe
was
it.
fun. And it was nice I had someone to do that with. So
Yeah.
good distraction. The kids are in Mexico. So the wife and G are in Mexico.
Oh, nice.
So they'll be back on Sunday. Can't wait.
Nice.
All right.
That's totally cool. All right.
Let's
And
let's start it.
let's go. I'm Ryan London, and welcome to another episode of the Supper Club Social, where we review restaurants, movies, and TV shows and talk about home bars, cocktails, and pop culture. With us today is the guy in charge, Mr. Lyle. Andy Dufresne is in front of the camera today.
My friend.
I like it.
Andy.
My friend Andy Dufresne.
And we got Big Boy Roy Toy.
You sure do.
The most expensive toy in the Royal aisle. Something like that.
I think I'm pretty cheap.
How dare you? You're top shelf, Roy.
Top shelf.
The toys
all the
that
way.
kids can't even reach.
The overstock.
The ones that are behind the glass.
You're still wrapped in plastic wrap.
Nice.
All right, what else do you got for us here?
All right. Well,
Lyle?
I got a topic here that I've been thinking about. The influence of social media on not only our kids but us, and how it's. And me being of my age, what am I? 42.
42? I'm 40. What do you mean 48?
I'm 48. So anyway, so I
Get
am.
off on it real quick.
That
I am-
seems really getting to his head.
I'm part of the Oregon Trail generation. So I remember when like Oregon Trail came out,
There's a new
and
one.
then yeah, I played it. It's good. You still die of dysentery,
That's the best part.
Spoiler.
all of it. But anyway, what do you think? There's a benefit. I mean, think about like how we grew up, and maybe not you, Andrew. You probably always had internet, and I'm sorry for the young shaming. It'll be a theme, but but think about how it's influenced your lives, and not only that, in like what we see our kids do with it, and is there positive, is there negatives to it? And I want Roy and Ryan to rock, paper, scissors to see who goes first.
How about just scissor?
I was going to say the same thing.
Rock, paper, scissors. Roy, you're supposed to do
scissors, shoot.
scissors.
Rock,
When we
paper, scissors.
scissor.
Rock, paper, scissors, shoot now.
Rock, paper, scissors, shoot. You already screwed it up.
All right,
Had scissors on my mind.
All right, the modern influences of social media on my life and my children's life. Light topic to start off
Yeah,
with.
it is. This is pop culture.
I would like to say I think it is not too dissimilar from when the comic book was just wreaking havoc. And the older generation would go, "You're going to read that crap again, Johnny? Get out and milk the cows," or whatever they used to do. I think it's still being harnessed as a tool, but I don't think there's any getting away from it.
No.
I think it's kind of starting off as like the new tool where it's like social media is a hammer and every problem looks like a nail. So you're just like, just social media, everything. So, I don't know. I think it'll trail off. I think it already has a lot. I mean, Andrew, everyone we have on this show doesn't even have a Facebook hardly.
Yeah.
So,
I just use it for Marketplace.
Yeah, getting those sweet deals.
Yeah.
Sweet, sweet deals.
it's a great way to meet new people.
Well,
Yeah.
Well, and think about
Random parking lot.
every generation thinks the younger one is doomed and
Yeah.
cursed.
And the new thing is
lazy.
always, what was it? It's comic books. It's Led Zeppelin. It's the Beatles. It's
the
like,
Beatles.
Elvis. Buddy Holly.
of course, it's like
All that gyrating.
So I don't know. Does that kind of answer your question?
I mean, if it wasn't for Forrest Gump,
I mean,
I
I-
never learned how.
I don't really.
Okay, so what are the negatives to it that you've seen in
Well,
your experience?
That's just overexposed. It's too much of the highlight reel. I don't know if I have anything really new to add to the conversation of it. It's like, it's just you see all whatever. Nobody wants to show you the bad stuff. It's always the highlight reel, the best parts of everything, or the worst, I guess, really. But from it can make you go to a dark place. I say, because you're kind of always trying to measure up.
Sure, depending on
I
that
guess,
algorithm.
but honestly, I really don't see even my friends post stuff that much. It's just like ads and
Random people they want you
Reels.
to follow. Yeah.
so.
And we looked at our Instagram reel, our algorithms. They were very similar.
Quite similar, yeah.
Yeah, we won't talk about that.
No,
but
no, we shouldn't bring that up. In this
Creepy.
area.
Not the For You
Similar.
page.
Very
Yeah.
similar. A lot of breastfeeding on yours.
all right, Loy, you're up.
Yeah, I don't know. I mean, our kids haven't gotten into that so much yet, because we don't let Ashlyn have like Facebook or Instagram or any of that. She just has
Smart.
Google. But I mean, that's still
Yeah.
a lot.
You
at
can
your
look a lot
exposure.
up on
Yeah.
Google.
But we'd look at
Couple
it.
of hubs.
And most of it, it's mostly just. I mean, it's nice they can talk to their friends whenever.
That is.
Like, you know, I mean, we had to like ride our bikes and go knock on the door and be like, oh, is Johnny home?
Yeah.
But like they can just go, hey, and they're like, oh, instantly.
Yeah.
Which
Sure.
is, I think that's maybe a positive, but also you don't have that. You don't build like your communication skills, like in-person communication skills.
Yeah.
Yes, the face-to-face.
Yeah, because you're just so used to just typing it out and just instant response back.
They just don't know how to be bored anymore.
Oh.
Like
No.
But they always are.
It's like
Always. That's
quit
like
doing this on your
all the
phone
time.
constantly.
Yeah.
Like,
our kids are all on board. Like you have a Switch, you have a TV, you have all this. You can watch any show right now
yeah.
Right now.
in your room.
Or a
Yeah.
clip of it.
Yeah.
Yep.
Like we had to like wait till it came on, or hope there was a rerun playing on Nickelodeon or whatever.
Yeah.
You know?
Oh, yeah. I remember waking up to watch the comics
Yeah.
Saturday morning.
Mm-hmm. Saturday morning cartoons
Yeah.
and
Yeah.
TGIF on all the networks.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The networks, Andy, used to be these like 4 channels that really dominated the
ABC,
airwaves.
CBS,
Fox.
and
Fox,
NBC,
yeah.
and Fox was
Yeah.
the starter.
The new one, yeah,
Yeah.
PBS.
Yep.
You know,
You had Hey Arnold and
All right, Andrew, what's your take on this?
Well, we actually just we cut cable 8 months ago.
Cut the cord.
maybe or so.
Okay.
And it was, I guess cable's a little different from social media, but I remember doing the whole antenna thing. You search for channels, you find what you get, and I put on PBS Kids, and kids are excited. They're like, "Oh, Wild Kratts is on! I love
Yeah.
oh
Wild
yeah,
Kratts."
that's a good one.
And they watched the full episode, and then it switched to something else. And they said, "Put on the next episode," and I had to sit them down and say, Wild Kratts is not going to be on for 23 hours. Like, that was it. There's going to be commercials. You're going to have to wait. Like, it's on when it's on, and I can show you how to look at the channel guide, but
Yeah.
Yeah.
you can't just ask for it.
I know
So-
we pay for no commercial, but some shows they must pay more, so you still have to get a couple. And the kids are like, fast forward. I'm like, I can't on this one. Like, what do you mean? Like, you know, when this is like when you went to the bathroom. This is when you got your snack, and you better be back.
yeah.
Like someone would yell, "It's coming back on," and you'd have to sprint back to the living room to finish watching the show,
yeah.
Yeah.
or you miss it.
And then I guess for social media, what I struggle with is trying to figure out what is real and what is like a paid ad, because there's
Sure.
so many pages. Like, I mean, I use social media for mainly stuff like restaurants or food or things like that, and
Sure.
you'll
Sure.
see something and it'll look great, and then you go and try it and you realize this is just someone who got paid $500 to say that this restaurant is
Yeah.
delicious.
Yeah.
And it's like, it's not at all. Or
It's a paid-for review that they never even went there.
yeah, or it's like a cooking page, and it might look great on camera, and then you make it at home and the ingredients just don't work. It doesn't come together well, but it's, you can't tell that when you're watching it. It's just like
Yeah.
aesthetically, does it look good, or like
Right.
does it actually taste good?
So it's a real battle out there.
Yep.
Yeah.
Real battle. How about you, Lyle?
And
You got any thoughts
all the
on
AI
this?
stuff too is out of control lately too.
The what?
The AI.
The AI stuff.
Oh,
like it's for even landscaping stuff.
Yeah.
Like Andrew will be in bed and she'll be watching something like that doesn't work like that. And she's like, no, it does. I'm like, I don't think so. And like you look like in the fine print, it's like created by AI.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because everything looks real, but it's like that movement doesn't happen in real
Yeah.
life.
So and you asked me, Ron. I guess what I struggle with is that we stop looking at each other, and I work on Garnet with this. Like, look at people when you talk to them.
Yeah.
Talk.
Yeah.
And a text isn't a conversation. You know, and when things go different, call them up, talk, figure things out. I don't know.
Yeah.
I mean, it's not going to be the end of the world because it's not going away. And who knows what it's going to be in 20 years? It'd be crazy. Yeah.
Back to comic books, you know.
Well, and then I think about my wife, and she's sitting there just scrolling through her feeds, and sometimes it's like, yeah, that's nice. I don't have to talk.
Yeah.
I don't have to interact. But then other times it's like, maybe we should be having a conversation about something. So
Yeah.
I think like everything, it'll figure itself out. And,
Yeah. There's just no getting away from it.
no, there and
Well,
there-
yeah.
I mean, there is, but
and it's
I think they're
escapism.
trying to make it
change your whole.
better, but there's always going to be something.
But then
Yeah.
you think about like what's going on in our world, the amount of false information on both sides. And I'm not going to turn this political in any direction, but what false information you get? How do you fact check that today?
Yeah.
If you don't have those tools.
Yeah, well, that's what everybody, you get in any argument, you end up just arguing about sources, not even about a topic.
Yeah, like how do you prove that?
Yeah.
Yeah. It's like, have you heard of the dead internet theory?
No, what
do
is
you
that?
think we might be close to that? It's the theory that like an AI bot makes a post that they know is just going to get people riled up, and like, it could be Twitter or something, and people are going back and forth, but in reality, there's no real people. It's all just bots
it's
that are
just bots?
programmed.
Just to argue.
and it's
I
just,
like that.
It's not. You're going to reach a certain point where there's just computers
Arguing with each other.
generating
Views,
The content.
views and content.
getting
That's
so
frightening.
people get paid somehow.
Yeah, but
Yeah.
there's no actual people involved.
It really is Skynet. Do you get that reference?
It is
Andrew?
the year.
Might have to check it out.
Isn't
Terminator.
that this year? When
Terminator.
that's supposed to happen? Terminator was
really?
supposed to happen this
Yeah.
year.
Oh,
And
really?
the movie was like 2026.
I think it was.
I don't remember. Nice.
And I think Back to the Future was like 24.
Was it?
Oh yeah, that did already happen, right?
Yeah, I vaguely remember seeing that one.
We're catching up with the times.
We are. Future is now.
It is.
All right.
Sounds
That's
like
all
a
I
good
got.
time for a quick little break.
All right. Well. Sure.
All right, Ryan. Well, you've made us a couple. I mean, this might be our second
The
one.
cocktail of the night.
What is the cocktail of the night?
Well, cocktail of the night is a too soon, is what it's called. It's a relatively modern cocktail, invented in 2011. There is 1
Just a
ounce
baby.
of a London dry gin, 1 ounce of Cynar.
What gin did you use?
We used Beefeater gin.
Huh?
Sponsor.
A nice London dry gin. Cynar is an artichoke liqueur. That's a 1-to-1 ratio, 1 ounce of each. 3/4 ounce of lemon juice, freshly squeezed. A touch of simple sugar, and then this is the real game changer here. Sorry, Andy. I'm like,
Didn't cop in a spider web over there.
the real thing is you put 2 slices of orange in the tin, shake it, don't muddle, but I would double strain it because it's definitely
A little.
even with that shake with some
Yeah.
ice, it really pulverizes it, and then you end up with a delightful little
tropical treat, if you will.
sweet, bitter, bright,
Yeah, this is going to be my new summer drink. I think.
very tasty.
I mean,
Very refreshing.
Yeah,
yeah.
I could see it. maybe-
Here's a quick, I guess,
Oh, yeah. I'm
question.
done. Oh, I'm done. No, what? Go ahead. Yeah.
What do you think this would be at Elkins?
Oh, that's $10. Oh, Elkins or Hills?
Elkins. It'd probably be 10 at Hills.
It'd be 10 at Hills. It'd be 15.
Yeah. I was
Yeah.
going to go 16.
Yeah, that's $15.
Yeah, 15, 16 craft cocktail. They wouldn't even know how to make it. They don't have
Cynar
Cynar.
would know.
Yeah, right. We gotta get him on the show. I got his number. I got it.
Best
So
bartender at
yeah,
Elkins.
I would say probably about $15, and
And they'd serve it over ice.
it wouldn't be good.
No.
No,
I
this
just
is
got the lake
delightful.
on my mind.
I like that little bitterness in there. Keeps you coming back for more.
But you don't get, like, a lot of people complain about, like, the piney taste gin.
No, that's all gone.
No, this one.
No, it's definitely it goes right in with that all the flavors.
Yeah.
Yeah. They all simultaneously stand out, but come together.
It's a nice fusion.
Like America, if you will.
America.
We all come together. We stand out as individuals.
It's blended in well.
It's a nice salad bowl, I believe. It used to be a stew.
We'll
But-
turn the stew into a salad.
When you're a stew, you can't see the individuals. But when you're a salad, You can still see all the radishes, all the individual characteristics.
We
right?
have been doing a pot sticker salad with the Trader Joe's chicken pot stickers,
Yep.
and then you use it's like a chili sauce they have.
Chili crisp.
Yeah, the chili
Yeah.
crisp like sauce stuff they have there in the little jar.
Yeah.
Put that in there with I can't remember. I think it's a sesame dressing.
Okay.
Also, you buy from Trader Joe's.
Yeah.
It's tasty and filling. Yeah.
You chop up the pot stickers or just
No,
throw them
just
in?
throw 'em in.
Nice. Those are good.
Yeah.
I love those.
I do love a good pot sticker.
You guys ever do homemade pot stickers?
No, I don't have that much
Never
time.
again.
Uh-oh.
It just
Tell us
takes too long.
about
You're
it.
just sitting, just crimping.
Yeah.
Yep. Crimping.
It's like a
Over and
pierogi.
over and over.
And your little thing of dabbing your fingers to seal them up.
Yeah.
Is it different from a ravioli situation?
No, very similar.
Yeah, okay.
Just different.
Yeah.
Different dough.
Dough, yeah.
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 Isn't it a rice paper?
No,
Or
it's
no,
a
I'm thinking
phyllo.
of
Like a spring roll?
I'm thinking of like a spring roll, yeah.
Mm.
But yeah.
Yeah.
Sorry.
All right,
Well,
cocktails.
that's-
Yeah.
Sidetrack there.
No,
Went from cocktails to
Yeah.
Gotta
To be
talking
clear,
about pot stickers.
to be clear, I wasn't talking about an actual salad. It's the composition of the United States, Roy.
yeah.
We're tossing a salad.
Nice toss salad.
Nice toss
I was
salad.
doing that from time to time.
Oh yeah.
Here and there. All right,
What do we got?
here we go. Our next topic.
What do you think about the death penalty?
Exit strategy for Iran?
What about what about
Straight
our war in
Hamas.
Iran? Yeah.
Epstein
Or-
filed.
Yeah. The skyrocketing
Oh,
gas prices.
hold on. I can tie all those into our next topic.
Okay.
Well, this will be
They
interesting.
all tie in. Okay, Artemis 2.
Yeah.
Raise your hand if you know what that. Well, thumbs up.
What-
we'll do
what-
thumbs
I
up
also
like a
have
school.
arthritis too.
If you
In
know
your
what that
thumbs?
is.
I mean,
Artemis 2.
Yes.
Yes.
We know what that
We are
is.
aware.
All right,
not
so we
the details.
So we just did.
I know what their playlist was.
We just looped around the moon. We looped around the Earth twice, and orbited the moon for the first time in what? Where's my notes here?
60 years.
Yeah,
Supposedly.
allegedly.
I thought it was the
Let's
first
use
time.
that word
Yeah.
so we don't get sued from
That's
our
my thing. It's like,
sponsors.
how is it that big of a deal if we've landed on the moon?
It's the furthest
That's
we've
where-
traveled
that-
because their distance in orbit was greater than
The
the,
moon landing.
Apollo. Not just the moon landings, all the orbits.
So
That makes a little
My
more sense to me
thoughts-
now. I'm just a simple man, Ryan.
is like why are we doing this now? What's the end game?
They had some extra money left over in the
Oh.
budget.
Hold on. Artemis 2, moon, thoughts, fake or real? Let's go to the original. Let's bring this down a little bit.
Is this one with Katy Perry?
First moon landing.
Armstrong.
Andrew, who was the first person to walk on the moon?
Was it? It was Neil Armstrong, right?
There you go.
Yep.
Okay.
Roy,
I was hoping I didn't.
what did
butcher
he
that.
say? What did he say when he landed, or when he stepped off?
One small step for man, one giant leap for mankind.
Nice.
Right? Or is it the opposite? One
That's-
small. Yeah, one
that's
small.
close.
I think
Yeah.
that's
It's
it.
close. Close enough for this podcast.
one of the two.
Yeah.
Yeah. Is it
Ryan.
man or mankind first?
Yeah.
Ryan,
Buzz Aldrin.
fake or real?
Real.
Real.
100%.
Why?
Like hundreds of thousands of people worked on it. No one's that ever worked on it said it's fake.
Well, didn't Buzz Aldrin say something like that?
No. He said quite the opposite.
I'm just trying to stir the pot.
Yeah.
He said quite the opposite. That's where I got that thing. Is there's hundreds of thousands of people that worked on it,
Like a film set?
and that alone, So that's
What about-
totally real?
What about that picture? And I'm picturing it right now. Is that little moon lander, and they're in this like 4-wheel drive,
Mm-hmm.
and it's just bouncing around. Where did that come from?
They built it.
They built it
They
there.
brought it there.
They brought it and assembled it.
There were
No,
several
it was
different.
on the thing.
No, there wasn't room.
there-
That had to
that's-
be in
They did
pieces.
assemble it there,
It had to be in pieces.
Okay.
and they brought it up in stages.
Okay, so there was Apollo.
Oh, so they landed that.
They landed on the moon like 4 or 5 times.
I think 7 technically. Here we go.
The same crew or multiple different crews?
Different crews.
Moon landings were 11, 12, 14, 15, 16, and 17.
So each one brought something for that
One,
actual landing.
2, 3, 4, 5.
Oh.
That is 6. What happened to 13?
Come on.
How dare you?
I know. Okay.
Too soon.
Too soon. Okay.
In these times.
So,
Times like these.
so why are we going?
Well,
Andrew,
you asking me?
Andrew, why are we going to the moon?
I'd like to.
You know, I think I heard someone say something about a budget, and is that true? Did they get some kind of grant not renewed? You know, like when a company has a budget and it gets to
Gotta
be the
spend
end
it.
of the year,
Yeah,
and
you
they
gotta
say,
spend it.
if we don't spend it, we're gonna have less money next year, or it's a government grant, and it's hey, you
The money
have
goes away. Sure.
$800 million, but it ends 2026 and we're not renewing it 2027. You go for it. Do the projects that are still on your list.
Don't you think this has been in the works for 10 years?
No.
Yeah.
I mean,
think it
the
has.
training, the new rockets, the new modules.
But how are they
the-
different? Have you looked at like?
Not really. I saw a picture of the difference between the two capsules or whatever. Basically, there's an upstairs and
They're
downstairs.
pretty similar.
Yeah, well, there's the downstairs to the new one. That's where their bathroom is and stuff. That's this
And
goofy
the-
picture I saw.
And the
anyway.
toilet went out.
Yeah,
Yeah.
testing.
Well, also they're gonna have to replace the space station too. I guess that's about
Hold on, let's stay focused. So think about when they went
Still
to the moon the first time. Our phones, this phone,
stronger than that computer.
way stronger, like 10 times the computing power
Yeah, you can
of what they went to the moon with. And this,
And it also took
And-
up like a whole warehouse.
yeah, and we are struggling to get to the moon in 2026. Why is that?
Sounds like you're a non-believer.
Are we struggling?
We are big
The
struggle.
toilet went out, Ryan.
What we went
Well-
in 69 and now it's 2026 and we cannot get there?
I mean, their mission wasn't to land on the moon.
It,
go around
it
it.
was not.
So what do you? I don't understand why it's so. What do you mean?
I don't think we've ever been there.
Oh,
Oh,
Maybe
I'm
it's like,
just- I'm
didn't
just-
go there.
I'm just
No,
throwing
maybe
this
it's like
out.
that's the,
maybe it's like
But-
the Grand Canyon. You know, I
okay.
saw it once. I don't need to see it again.
Yeah, but
Yeah.
but think about it. When did Kennedy do his last space mission? Viet effing Nam.
Okay.
What do we got going now? We got the Epstein files and we got a new war going on. It's the same playbook. Oh, let's go to the moon. Let's do something big
Sure.
that we all forget.
So do you think they didn't go this time either?
But okay, so look at that. With our technology, why was the delay so long?
I mean, they sent 4 celebrities up in space. Like,
Yeah,
A year ago,
that was
recently,
that was
right?
low orbit.
Just the
That,
They're
that wasn't
astronauts.
that wasn't technically space.
don't tell them that.
That was low orbit.
I mean, adjusted for today's money, the Apollo missions cost like hundreds of billions of dollars.
Sure.
You can't just like, you know.
I
that's
thought we're doing it
after-
now, and now we're doing a war. Time to forget.
I don't know.
I think it's technically a conflict currently.
I gotta hear a little more about this. We never landed on the moon in
Okay,
the 60s.
so think about the
I mean,
flag.
give us
Can,
something.
can you guys picture that flag? And it
Yeah.
was like wavering.
Sure.
How does it waver in almost? I mean, what is the gravity of moon? It's like 0.3.
Yeah.
I mean, if you jump high enough, you will keep going. And that flag's wavering,
Was it wavering or was it just?
I thought it was still
fluttering,
Crinkled.
fluttering, wavering. Are we getting into semantics
No, I
about
just
this?
mean it was just crinkled. It wasn't moving.
No,
just
it was-
wavy.
It was fluttering.
I guess I think about the ego and competition aspect of it.
The Russians tracked all of our moon
Right.
stuff.
Like-
They would have said we didn't do it.
Yeah, there was
They
the
would have
race to
said
space.
bullshit. You're
Like,
right. Okay.
The Russians
And I'm playing devil's advocate.
anyone else for years finds evidence that we didn't go to the moon and just sits on it and goes, "Yep, we're gonna let the Americans take this one."
Yeah.
Okay, but
Yeah.
but Newton's law, we have to leave something behind to leave.
Yeah. They left their footprints.
Or are they still there?
Yeah, I
Yeah.
saw pictures of them.
Or those little? Is that little 4-wheeler still there?
I don't know if they disassembled that and brought it back.
No, the payload. They brought Brock's back. Wouldn't you leave that? And again, not a lot of research.
don't know, I'm not a
on this.
scientist.
Seeing not a lot of research going on over here.
Not a lot of fact checking.
Yeah.
Just a lot of opinions.
There's nothing over here, guys. It's all right, Case. Just let them come over. It's okay. In case they're a
So-
little bruiser over there today.
So again, getting back to why is it
Yeah.
important that
Toby's
we're
got a
going to the
cover for
moon?
me.
Why is it important?
Why?
Because we are explorers
Keep your
as
hands
a
to yourself.
human species.
You just touched them.
Okay, is this like working for something else, or is it just
Sure, they want
or
to.
to cover up a war and a Epstein file?
I mean, I don't doubt that's probably. But I don't know. I mean, I would say the war maybe, because that's like Trump actually. Well, we're going to start a war, and he's implicated in the files. But NASA, we're going to the moon.
Yeah, I'm going to give you money. Let's go.
I don't know.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Every major corporation wastes money on things.
Something to think about.
Yeah,
Just like Andy said, you have a budget. If you don't spend all of it, then they're going to cut your budget next year.
And I mean, they've been budgeting for this, I would imagine, for a long time. So why now? I think is like just
for
the
the timeline.
product of planning.
Okay.
But I don't know. Go out, tell mom. I always
When
talking to the
was,
mic when they talk.
When was the moon landing in the 60s? Like what time of year?
It was.
Is it a seasonal? I don't know enough
Is it
about
a seasonal
space.
trip?
No, but
and
I mean,
that's smart.
is it like it's
I hear
easiest to
the
go in the
winters-
spring?
I hear the
Oh,
winters
like
Like
are
like
to take
they're-
off, to land,
the-
to actually
the winters
do
are
the mission.
remarkably mild.
I know what you're saying. Like, is the
Yeah,
orbital...
like this could have
Stuff
been in
around
planning since September, but they know, April's the time to do it.
yeah. But they say wake me up when September ends.
Well,
July
And just thinking about it,
was the first.
I
It's
mean,
a little off.
So
they're launching from
no, it's
Florida.
not the winter now.
They're launching from Florida,
December.
and our moon
Well, you didn't have to
circles
say
the
that.
planet every 31 days. 30 days.
Yeah. Where are you going with this, Lyle? You want us to answer if we think it is fake or not?
I guess why is it important?
I don't know if it is.
And that's what I
important.
can't wrap my head
I mean,
around.
has
It's
anyone but
cool.
you followed it?
And I'm the biggest
What about
space nerd ever.
deep sea exploration? Like, why?
They gave up on that.
well, just one
scary.
One rich
Too
guy.
scary.
All
Yeah.
those fish with the light bulbs on their head.
Yeah, crazy fish. They're like, we're done. We'll go to a vacuum rather than the pressure.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I mean, yeah, you saw what happened to those guys that went to Titanic.
Yeah.
Solid.
Squish.
did not work out well.
Soda can just...
What's the distance of this trip?
It took
Is
them
it-
10 days.
But I mean, is it a distance thing to see can we do this
Oh, like, can
for
we go
for
this-
another planet, but you do an orbit instead,
Mm.
so you're always a little bit closer to test it out.
So the next time they go over the next planet, like, they'll just keep going
Yeah,
one more...
Well, my understanding is they wrapped around the Earth twice to get the speed to do it, to not burn fuel. So they used the
What do you mean?
Earth.
They didn't do a slingshot maneuver.
They did a slingshot. They wrapped around the Earth twice to get the speed to go.
I thought that was the testing phase of testing their stuff.
Yeah, this last one.
Yeah.
So they didn't have to
Mm.
burn any fuel. Yeah, we're not, in our lifetime, we will never go anywhere. Mars is unreachable.
you don't think we'll go to Mars?
No, not
I've been-
in
I've
our
been
life.
hearing lots of talk
Maybe
about
your-
Mars.
Maybe your lifetime, Andrew. But
Well,
The last 2 years.
They're gonna just really pump it up at the end.
perhaps we should put a pin in this and
Yep.
move it on to the next segment.
all right.
You're really hitting us all the tough questions here.
Oh. Yeah. I
What
say
an
we're
amateur.
back.
Ah, say
Ah,
it. Oh,
say,
that's
I
a
say.
tune.
Oh.
Throw a banjo and a
Oh.
couple of singers in there.
Oh,
Reminds me of Sunday morning.
I can picture a hop in there somewhere.
Oh, the Lord
Oh.
does giveth to thee.
All right, what are three things?
Three things.
Three things
Okay.
you could change about yourself Now I'm switching accents.
Three
I don't know if I
things
can
you'll
hold
say.
the same accent. I could go.
Just three
what are
things?
3 things you would change about yourself? Make it better? Yeah, let's go with better. 3 things. Little introspection here.
Okay.
Little
things
little
we would change about
reflection.
ourselves.
Yeah, like think about it. What are 3 things you would change about yourself? And we're gonna start with Andrew.
He gets to start every time.
Well,
like
he's my
every time.
favorite.
It's top of mind.
Yeah.
All right, I don't have 3 right off the bat.
Oh,
but
come on.
I'll start with one.
Okay.
Would be,
A better lover.
I think. Well, that's a given. Let's see. I think I wish I could get back to that like youthful, exuberant. That's not the right word, but just extreme like animation that you have as a kid when you're so excited about things. Like when I coach the kids in soccer, sometimes I look back and I think like, in my head, I was really excited for them, but my delivery to them is probably just like, yeah, he's like, yeah, good job or whatever.
Yeah.
Like, but just as an adult, just
More
kind of
enthusiastic.
just letting loose, getting that full enthusiasm, and I think that would be cool to be able to like just get back to that whenever you feel like it.
Well, just take a couple of shots, Andy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Get there.
Just put a little Irish cream in your coffee in the morning.
We'll start there.
Couple edibles. Okay, so we'll
I'll
do one
report
at
back. Soccer season starting this week.
That's right.
Okay, so we'll switch this up. We'll do one at a time. Loy, you're up.
There's chopped liver over there, Ryan.
I know it. Roy loves to answer questions about himself.
I do.
Boy,
Introspection.
Let's
What would you
see.
change about yourself, Loy?
think about it.
Get back down to prime 200.
200 pounds.
200
Yep, that'd be nice.
Okay, how much do you have to go?
Like 60 pounds.
Okay.
Do you want me to slap this boss?
I say.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, that'd be nice.
Okay.
I mean, I don't feel like bad, but like it'd be nice to be back there.
Be there. You have a goal for that?
No, not really.
Your dick will get smaller.
Yeah,
No,
every
it'll
10
get
pounds is
bigger.
an inch, they say.
It'll get bigger.
No, it's not what happens all the time.
Can we
Well,
talk
that
about
might be
the
a personal
cup?
problem.
Are we
No.
ready to talk about the cup?
No, we're
Change that
over the
experience.
cup.
Okay, just trying.
It's just not a.
I
It's
think
not
I
a podcast story.
I think
would
I
be a
think it
great
could.
one.
It'd be a great one.
Put
It's-
us on the
when
map,
we're doing
Ryan.
our introspective, what we'd like to change about
All right.
ourselves.
All
I'd like to
segment.
change that day.
The
I
choices.
wish you would have listened a little better.
The
I would
choices
be-
of instructions.
Yeah, I've never been
One.
a good,
One,
inspection.
not
or a
many.
direction follower.
All right, Ryan, you're up.
Okay. What would I like to change about myself?
Yeah, one thing. Make yourself better.
Admit a fault. Or I could just improve something I'm already rigged.
I mean, it's tough being perfect.
Like one chip in your armor.
Think about it.
What could that be? What would Roy think?
Oh,
it
it's
is?
so tough. it's tough being the beautiful guys.
I don't know. It's kind of funny to change anything about yourself when you don't have any like glaring flaws.
Zero.
You kind of crafted your whole life about
being
kinda
perfect. Yeah.
covering up those things.
Being the,
I don't know. I would probably make myself able to articulate thoughts a little better.
what was that conundrum
Couldn't
we
we
did
all?
with the cave?
Couldn't
Remember
we
that
all?
one, Roy? The cave one.
That was real deep, Ryan.
The cave allegory.
Yeah, that was a
Andy, you
tough
ever heard of that?
God, let's not get on
Yeah,
this.
you have the fire
Yes.
behind the people,
Yeah.
and
Yep.
they've never been outside of the cave.
And they're
Exactly.
seeing shadows of people going behind them.
Yeah.
Yep. But then one person
Gets out.
gets out of the
Escapes.
cave. Yeah.
It's reality.
Yep.
Questions your reality.
Mm-hmm.
It does.
All right, let's get it out of this before we go too deep.
What would you do?
about
What
you,
would I
Lyle?
do?
Do you remember that
girth?
voicemail that we got?
Yeah.
Yeah, Lyle. What I really liked the cave allegory episode, but wait, do you think I might actually have it?
Okay, so the one thing, and again, I'm putting myself on the spot with this.
Who wrote these questions?
I know.
I do have it.
Oh, you got it?
I think.
How
I think
soon?
this is it.
Or do I need to? You can play it. Oh, so close.
Do you remember your monkey shoulder?
Yeah.
Oh, there.
Hi guys, thanks for taking my call. I had a pretty strong reaction to the cave allegory episode, and I had a couple of questions. One, Roy, does you feel like you live a cave allegory? Being trapped on your bus in their reality, and then you get to leave it
I
and
haven't
go
heard
to actual reality, and then you have to go back on the bus and repeat that 5 days out of 7 every week for 52 weeks out of the year. That seems like a lot, so I understand if it was a lot to take in. But maybe you could tell us how to overcome the cave allegory?
Right here.
And I'll take my answers off the air, but my next question was to Lyle. Lyle, what's it like to be one of the prisoners? Great, thanks.
Those were.
Oh, that was a fun episode.
The people have spoken.
That was a
one
good-
answers.
That was
Old
awesome.
Weezy McGee there.
Where are we at?
Things you change about
Yeah,
yourself.
Things you change about yourself.
change to improve yourself.
Lyle hasn't said yet
Wow, that's tough.
because you started playing voicemails.
I know. Being more kind, more understanding. Yeah.
Preach,
What
brother.
What else?
Being a better person.
We're gonna put a pin in it.
Yeah, we'll come back to that one later.
Welcome back to the show, everybody. We are bringing it home here. We are happy to announce that all of the music in this episode was brought to you by Liquor Jacket.
Oh,
Intro, outro, and the transitional music. We're drinking beer from the taps at Linda's,
Fucking working.
and it is just we're in
it's glorious.
so in business
Oh.
here.
Yeah. We finally figured it out.
This episode's going to be a 9-part series on our thoughts and feelings.
Yeah. And the moon landing.
And the moon landing. But, well, let's all give Lyle a little round of applause here. Good job on hosting your first show.
You need the clip art.
I mean,
Thank you. Did okay?
the other one people should be able to tell was kind of just a segment that we made its own
Okay.
episode.
All right.
Last episode.
Yeah,
Or
2 episodes ago.
ago.
But that went really well. Maybe that's more your lane, you know?
Just a one segment guy.
Segment kind of guy.
Oh, back to okay.
You know?
Got demoted
Done.
tonight.
No, I'm just saying maybe he just did so good that episode, you know?
It's hard to do multiple rounds sometimes.
It
Yeah,
is.
sometimes
It
it's
is.
a one and done type of night, you know?
Nothing to be wrong. Nothing to be ashamed of.
Maybe
Got
round
demoted.
2
That's
in the
okay.
morning.
I can barely hear you, Roy.
I can live with rejection.
Oh, because my mic's not on.
Oh, there we go.
There we
A
go.
lot of wasted stuff right there.
It was still registering though on the thingy. Actually, that's kind of funny. Yeah, we should mention the coupes. First appearance of the show. Roy likes a nice sturdy.
Yeah, I like a good, sturdy base.
He's
Good
not a
base.
dainty kind of guy.
No.
He likes a big old. So Roy got me these for my birthday.
Yep, because I hate fucking coops.
He hates the coupes I like. So for my birthday, he got me the coupes he
Yeah,
likes.
I got the coops I like. So we can both enjoy a good, sturdy coop that won't break when you try to load in the dishwasher.
Yeah.
So that happened to your last
Been a
coupes.
little bit of that. Yeah.
Now with these bad boys,
Oh no.
these are vintage 1970s,
You
baby.
don't want to break into this house. You're gonna get in a coop flying at your head.
God, it'll knock you out.
Probably some lead in this.
No,
yeah.
I checked. It's right after that.
Nice.
Did all the testing.
You checked by Googling it?
I did.
Oh,
Okay.
Google picture.
Oh, wow. Nice.
that's the truth.
That plays right into Lyle's first segment. Roy has fully bought into AI.
Yeah.
He is AI.
He is.
Yeah. We have the technology. We have the money. We can rebuild him. What show?
Terminator.
Nope. $1 Million Man.
Skynet. You know what I did the other weekend was a Boilermaker.
That's
You've
shot
done
of
those.
Yeah,
whiskey
what is
and a
that?
beer, right?
Yeah. That's a good one. Guinness and
Nope.
What was it?
Oh,
I think
No?
you're going more car bomb with that one.
Car bomb. Okay.
I think Boilermaker's just a normal, like Budweiser or
Yeah, this was Guinness and
Irish whiskey.
Irish whiskey.
Yeah.
oh,
Yeah.
so that's an
It was-
Irish car bomb, right?
Yep,
Yeah.
Yeah,
Did
that
you already
was
say that.
I did.
Do you have to have the Irish cream in it? Or
No,
is that- it
that's
doesn't
the
have to?
Hand grenade.
grenade.
Oh, they're two separate things. Yeah. Okay.
And let me tell you, those will sneak up on you after you've had 5.
The full the
You were
16
fine.
ounce
You were
shot.
fine.
Having a cocktail of a shot
Yeah.
instead of just a normal shot.
You were fine until the 5th one.
Yeah, that's when it really blows up on you.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Pun intended.
Sneaks up on you.
4 is good.
Yeah, I was safe at 4, not so much 5.
Yeah, that put you over the edge.
And I was also taking a lot of cold medicine that you're definitely not supposed to be having with milk or alcohol.
Dayquil or NyQuil?
Oh,
No, it's over under the counter stuff.
Under the counter.
Ooh.
Oh, so opiate based.
You want some of this?
Yeah.
Help me out with this.
But they all say don't take with alcohol, but that one means it.
That one.
Yeah.
Or dairy. We found that out a couple weeks after.
Yeah, I've always joked for years that just means like it'll enhance the effects too much.
Yeah.
So if you want to boost your medicine, mix with alcohol a little bit.
Yeah.
Not with that one.
Now
huh?
for a mucus thinner.
Oh.
All right. Well, I think this has just been a great episode,
Yes.
and
Glad we got our feelings out. It was great.
Yeah.
We all
Got-
need to improve,
got-
apparently.
Got demoted. Yeah.
yeah,
Wow doesn't like us how we are. He wants us to improve on ourselves.
yeah.
I'm going to take it to heart.
He thinks the
I'll
moon
try and
landing
be
was
better.
fake,
Yeah. Yep.
and
Probably doesn't believe in aliens either. Have you not seen Independence Day?
What about ghosts?
I think that's
Spirits. Yeah.
I think we lack the vocabulary to talk about.
Have you not
those.
seen the Tesla go through the graveyard
No.
and the stick figures pop up?
Oh, yeah. With the I have seen that.
Like saying a pedestrian's in front of you?
Yeah, it looks like the security footage thing. It's like picking up on their a figure or something.
Yeah, that's not there.
Tesla can pick up
I've
on
seen
ghosts,
that.
but they won't stop for an actual kid crossing the road.
But think about it, like ancient Egyptians, a comet flies over the top and they go, "Oh, a burning rock of fire in the sky." How do they speak in?
Not
I
like
don't know,
that.
but I like how this is going.
Oh man, look at the burning rock up there! So you know, they don't know how to. They don't know, we call it a comet. They call it something else. Ghosts. I think
god,
we're
I
like
think.
still kind of working on describing like energy.
Yeah.
That's where I'm at with it. I think I like to believe in ghosts,
I do too.
but
I like to believe in, I think it'd be cool if all that stuff is real. Just like to think
Yeah.
there's something else out there besides us, or someone stuck in the middle, which is a ghost. They
Yeah.
say you're stuck
Or a
between.
man who can move a rock.
Well,
I've recently.
so close to the holiday too.
I know.
Can't take this guy anywhere.
I saw a picture
He was risen.
of. It was a single like frame from Hubble taking a picture into the galaxy or something like that. I don't really remember what it was, but it was a tiny little space of the photograph just zoomed in.
Yeah.
And the guy is like, okay, there's like 10,000 galaxies in this
This little
picture.
photo. I mean, what about the guy that comes to the school? The NASA guy.
Yeah. What
I mean-
about him?
I mean, he's got a lot of information. He's
Yeah.
cool to talk to.
Yeah, was he at the science fair thing?
Yeah.
Yeah, I talked to him. He brought stuff
You know
from
what?
the moon.
Yeah,
Lyle.
Lyle,
you should
I
go
have
to the
destroyed
science fair
moon.
next
You've
year.
touched moon, but he doesn't believe I've been there.
Maybe if you'd come to the school events, you'd learn something.
Yeah.
Is this school shaming?
Let's turn on him.
Where are we at?
You guys have turned on me on the host before. This is how it feels.
How dare you not to go to those events like we do?
I remember
Gymnastics
seeing both
that we
of you
pay-
at the science
Yeah.
fair.
I was
I
there.
remember
But
seeing you.
I was looking around. I couldn't find you there.
I didn't even have my wife there.
You were solo.
I just did it by
You didn't either,
myself.
though.
Did not.
I'm so
But
proud of
you know
for
it's a
that.
school event.
And my
You gotta-
mother-in-law.
You got to go.
I know.
I don't remember even seeing your children there.
I don't remember your kids having any
I've only
projects
got
in the science fair,
Your
Ryan.
child. What?
I didn't remember
Are
seeing.
you
your
gonna
kids
come
have
after
it.
me?
I'm just I'm so
I'm
used
feeling
to
out the.
Did you have a child that did a project,
No,
or did you just show up to hobnob?
we did all of the.
You were hobnobbing.
He was hobnobbing like no one's
Yeah,
ever
You
hobnobbed
were
before.
hobnobbing.
I refuse to be lectured by somebody that wasn't
There at all.
there.
Well, I was at gymnastics.
Supposedly.
Mm.
That's
Allegedly.
hearsay. That's
Mhm.
hearsay. Did you go to gymnastics then go to Yaya next door?
6 to 8.
Yeah, that's a good time at Yaya.
Where's Yaya?
Who knows
next to
when
the
he was at gymnastics, but he was at Yaya from
Just
6
a
to
6 to
8.
8.
Yep, right next to the. I don't know if it's the one in the valley, but if it is, it's right next door. Is it the one in the valley?
No, this one's in Hilliard.
Oh, sure.
Deep Hilliard.
Oh, the Deep Hilliard, yeah, gymnastics,
Dynamic. Yeah, it's a good one.
Mm-hmm.
But
A lot of flexible.
Their schedule is
what,
not
flexible.
great for
What,
kids.
where were
though.
you going
A lot
with
of
that?
flexible people.
So you went to the Special K? You're saying you went to the Special K?
No,
No. What does he always say?
I
I call it Special K, and he
Studio.
goes the Studio K.
Studio K.
Oh, the Special K? No, Studio K.
And then
Oh,
what's
really?
the other one? There's the even more divier one right before you exit the main little shopping strip of Hilliard on the right if you're going north. It's called like the Blue Moon or something like that.
I don't know. I can't. I can only think of the Special K. You ever been to the Special K, Andy?
Oh, what is it? Should I go?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Is it a good time?
It's a, I would say,
It's
elevated dive bar.
Studio K.
Special K.
South
What's wrong
Hill.
with him? Every time I leave the show wanting to choke the life out
Yeah.
of him.
Is it like a gentleman's club I haven't been to
No.
yet?
No, it's just a
Oh,
dive
bummer.
bar.
That would be the Deja Vu.
No, you've been to all of
R.I.P.
those.
Deja
Deja
Vu's.
Vu.
Deja.
Does not exist.
It's closed.
Yep. And now it's the halfway house.
Really?
Yeah.
For kids.
No.
For the guys
I don't
and for
think
the
it's
women.
for kids.
The guys that used to go there just
Yeah.
live there now.
Now you have to go all the way to State Line
Yeah,
to
is
get
it
a
just
show
State Line?
at the Tiki Bar.
I remember going to Eastern and you'd find out different people in like your history class worked at State Line.
No,
There always known a few.
I didn't know. One.
R.I.P.
They have
Yep,
hearts.
R.I.P.
They have souls.
All right, I'm getting a text here. I think we need to wrap it up, you guys.
Yep,
Wrap it up.
Well, this has been a hoot of a
it
time.
was.
Hoot and a holler.
We will see you next
time.
week.
Ciao, ciao.
Have a good one.
I'm thirsty for more, and I'm hunting, and I'm looking, and I'm searching everywhere for you. 'Cause I want one, need one, give me one more. I'm waiting by that window for you. I want another bang bang, yeah. Let's echo it through the night. I want another bang bang.